Hi, welcome. Simon here, and hope you're doing well. This is the iPhone 7. As you can see that the screen is bent, not because the screen came loose, it is because the battery is swollen from the inside out, so it pushes the screen and that's the result. Alright, so do not overcharge your phone, do not leave the charger plugged in overnight, and that may be the cause of it, where you overcharge the battery and this would happen. Alright, let's go ahead and turn off the phone. I'll be replacing the battery and let's go from there. First, I need to turn off the phone. Once the phone is power off, go ahead and get yourself a pentalobe P2. This is the 0.8. I'm going to remove the two screws here right next to the charging port. Once the two screws are removed, go ahead and get a metal prying tool. I'll stick it in between the phone and the screen. Alright, like such. What I'm trying to do is to cut the adhesive. The phone have this adhesive double-sided tape to taping down, prevent from any water to get in or any dust. So this phone is water resistant, so they have this adhesive tape taping it down the screen. Alright, so this metal prying tool here is to cut that adhesive so that I can get into the screen. Alright, the next step is to pry it open and flip it to your right. As you can see that the battery is already swollen. I can see the lump, which that was the reason why it pushes the screen. Next step is to get a tri screwdriver or this little Y screwdriver here. I'm going to remove the screw. Go ahead and remove the bracket and disconnect the battery, which is this connector here. Once the battery is disconnected, go ahead and remove the two flex cable for your screen digitizer. Now the next step is the Phillips screwdriver, which is on the top right corner here. It looks like the screw is already stripped. I'm having a hard time to remove it. Let me go ahead and find a better screwdriver and see if I can get the thing out. Looks like there's no grip on this. What about this here? It is the same. Not having any luck with it. Let's see if I can. At least this is some grip. So let's go ahead and try if this is gonna work. Alright, at least this screwdriver works. Have some grip and remove that screw. And go ahead and remove the bracket. And disconnect the front camera. Okay, so that is all being set, which is the and now is the next step. I like to remove this screw here to give me a little bit more room to work on the battery, because the battery needs to be pulled out that double-sided tape, which sometimes can be quite difficult to do so. By removing this here, it doesn't remove because the wire is still attached to it. I'm just going to flip it back, at least give me extra room to pull that tape. Now the next step is to pull this little white tape here. Okay, and what you want to do is be very gentle when you pull it. Right now it's kind of ripping apart, as you can see that little holes right there. So let me go ahead and make a turn. Try not to break it, because once you break the tape, you might have a hard time to remove it. So just be patient, take your time. As I'm removing the tape, pulling it apart, I'm trying to pull it as gentle as I can, at the same time turning it to retract and keep pulling. Alright, looks like it's going to be a success. Once I have the thing, I'm just going to remove this. Okay, this tape here, once you remove the tape, put it on the side. The next step is to do the same on this side here. Turn, pull and turn, so that way give me a better grip on the tape. Now I'm holding down the battery while pulling it, and the whole battery will just come right off. Okay, that is the iPhone 7 battery. As you can see, the battery is all swollen, and that is dangerous, and it could catch us fire. Alright, so once I've removed that, let's go ahead and put this thing back together before it's flimsy around and pushing things around. So let me get the Phillips screwdriver. Okay, once I have the 3 screws installed, let me get the replacement battery here. That is the replacement battery. I'll be installing it here, but then again, you do need to have some kind of double-sided tape. I'll be using this double-sided tape here. What I like to do is to make a little extra flip on the one corner, so that the next person who replaces the battery, they know where to find for the tape, and they can just pull from that side of the tape. Okay, just a little mark for myself. I know where the battery would be, the tape for the next time. And again, if you're not sure where to buy the battery or the replacement tool, go ahead and check the link down description below. I'll direct you to either Amazon or eBay where you can find a replacement battery as well as the tools for this repair. Okay, what I like to do is to push that connector in first, and I want to align the battery. And once the battery is aligned with the connector, is in a position that I have enough room for the screen to go back onto the side, and enough room around the edge where the cables is installed. Okay, once everything is in set place, I press on the tape. Now I can go ahead and disconnect the battery. Okay, once the battery is disconnected, go ahead and reinstall all the cable back. And the 2 flex cable for your screen, they are just like Lego. Make sure you align them in a position and then just press it down to snap on. And then I will just install the battery connector, and then the rest of it I'll be finishing up with the screws. I'm using a tri screwdriver, or the little Y shape, for this bigger bracket, which is holding down the screen connector as well as the battery. Okay, once that thing is installed, go ahead and transfer the top bracket, and that would be for the ear speaker and the front camera. Get the Phillips screwdriver, install the screw on both sides. Remember, my screw was stripped on the top right corner here. When I install the screw, I'll try not to push it all the way in. Tighten it real tight. I just want to have enough grip, and that should be it. Okay, once that is done, the next step is to go ahead and align the one on the top first. You want to make sure that you align on the top. Slide it in like such, push it all the way in, and then holding it down, you want to press it down on the side to crunch it, and here on the side. Now you can see that the screen actually sitting flush instead of the lump on it. Okay, so I just press the power button to turn on the phone, and do not forget to put the 2 screws here back right next to the charging port. Okay, there you go. We just replaced the battery, and of course the Touch ID works. Yes, and the touchscreen works as well. So again, thanks for watching. If you do find this video is helpful, please go ahead and smash the like button for me. And if you want to show your appreciation and you want to support my channel, please share your gratitude. You can click through YouTube Super Thanks, allow you to share the gratitude, support my work and my channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope that this video helps to replace your iPhone 7 battery. Bye now.